think it's clear quite early on that, Floyd, he's a little bit self-conscious at the moment in his life. And there's prosthetics involved in your character's look. What was that process like? Especially when like you're using it kind of for a little bit comedic beats? Because I know that, the where he stands towards the counter and like leans against the vegetables is kind of like one
right
of
on the celery
moments.
Right?
That was a big setup. That was a big Steve Conrad take. We had many different takes, but then it was like, can we please just put the hairy belly on the celery? And I was like, absolutely, my man. I know how to deliver. Yeah, it is used a bit for comedic effect, but also, I wanted it to play as, he uses food in a certain way, and to play as the reality of a guy who's not getting hits on these sites and, various things. We wanted to highlight some of the struggles that he has. The prosthetic itself was incredible. It's so funny. I keep thinking back to the prosthetic because I don't know that I really needed it. Like I could, no, but it only added it didn't add that, and I could have really just bulked up a little bit more, and I think I would have been fine. But it was nice to have because I have to say there's something about having a mask that allows you a freedom, And so these guys would put it on in the morning. It would be, when it was just under my clothes, it was just like a suit that I could zip up myself and it'd be easy, take it off during lunch. But then when we had to see it, even just the belly part, they had to put on the whole thing. And it took about an hour. It was printed, they printed a new one every day. And they're printed out of latex. And it was about 30 pounds. So it's like a vest. Came on here and wrapped around to the love handles a little bit. And they'd put it with spirit gum all into it, and they'd put it down and stuff. And then I'd wear it for a nice 14-hour day of shooting. And then at the end, it would be you'd have to peel it off, and it would be all sweaty and really terribly disgusting.
The membrane of Phil.
It was disgusting, but it did help me. It allowed me a certain freedom because it's nice to feel that weight and to, I don't know, just to not have it be your own in a sense. It just allows you more of a sense of character.